What's up? I'm Shane with Lawn and Light, and if you're listening to this on iTunes or Spotify, hop onto YouTube for this one. We're going to be going through some numbers. You're going to want to see the spreadsheet that I have on the screen. Let me move the camera a little bit this way. Okay, great. Here we go. What we are doing today is breaking down our numbers from the first week. Right now, currently, today is October 13th. It is a Monday. Last week, Monday was October 6th through October 10th. It's been a long day. I'm recording this at the end of a day after bids, installs, all the things above, running the business, talking on the phone all day, communicating with my wife who does all of our phone calls and inside sales. So it feels like counting crows. It's been a long December and there's reason to believe maybe this year will be better than the last. Not even December, it's October. All right, here we go. So what are we doing? We're breaking down the numbers, and I've got it here on the screen, so we're going to hop right in. 18 jobs are what we did last week, Monday through Friday. Now I'm going to kind of walk you through each of these jobs, or some of them, just to give you some backstory and information so that you understand what's going on. Now, we have customer one. I don't know if these are in the order that we did them in or not, but customer one, and we had the total sell for that job was $19.72. Every one of these jobs are existing jobs. Your profit margin on existing jobs should be higher, and we'll get to what that is this week in a minute. $19.72, materials. We added 3 strands of minis at this job. That's what the $40 is for. Okay, customer 2, $19.59.75. These are exact numbers that we did last week. I'm not fluffing, I'm not raising, I'm not lowering. This is exactly what we did with the numbers, including expenses. Now, some of the expenses are estimated. So for this customer 2, I just allocated 1% for replacement during install. Bulbs go bad, strand breaks, clips break, whatever. That's the 1%. So we're going to skip to customer 4 because number 3 is just another 1%. Customer 4, good buddy of mine, like my best friend in the whole world, like we do everything together. So his job, this job here, is probably double or more than that. Now, let me be clear. He tried to pay me more, and I wouldn't let him. So you're going to have some of these in your jobs. The key is to disperse them out throughout the week so that your profit margins stay. And we do a lot of stuff at regular price, and we do a decent amount of stuff at discounted prices for people that don't have much money or widows. Sometimes we do them free, sometimes we do big discounts. So we want to build in margin where we can so that we can do things like to give back and love on people. Now, I'm not telling you that for a pat on the back. I just want to encourage you to do the same thing. So this one right here, we had some rebuild. Old lines, old bulbs. I had to rebuild those. Number 5 is a 1% allocation. Number 6, old bulbs, old lines. We had to rebuild the whole thing. Number 7, also added new lines to this one. I'm trying to look at my... Oh, yes, this was new lines. So this customer, so not only are we're doing existing clients here, right? But we want to upsell if we can. If they want to do more lines, we're upselling. So this job was gonna be around $1,300, $1,400. Just say $1,300. And there was an upsell, and that upsell cost us, we had to build new lines. And so that's what that $410 is for. Number 8, we also added new lines. There, that was an upsell. That's a question that you just ask them on the phone when you're setting them up for the season. Do you want to add anything? Number 11, we had to replace quite a few bulbs on that one. We had an issue there. Number 13, this is an older lady that we do for discounted rate. And we added a new line as well for a discounted rate. And then we're skipping to number 18. That is just a big job, and we had a 1% replacement cost for that. Again, bulbs, clips, strand, whatever. All right, so the total for the week, 18 jobs, $18,029.95. Our total material cost $16.80 and 69 cents. We brought that down here. This is a very simple Google, Excel, whatever you call this, Google Doc, Google Sheets. There we go. Ding, 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 ding. All right, now for the labor. This is our crew leader. He worked, I think, 50 hours, 55, I don't know, he makes 25 bucks an hour. And then we have our number 2 guy is a part-time guy. Number 3 guy is he didn't work as much. He's kind of full-time, part-time. That's one of the things, like, we've had to really piece our laborers together this year, which means that I'm jumping on the truck when I have to. And if I don't have to, we're scheduling bids that day, meeting with people, doing remote bids, catching up on the backside business part of things, etc. This is a guy that worked 1 day with us. And then I put this in here. That was essentially for me. I just took half of what my crew leader made and allocated it towards the labor position, because I want to really have a clear idea of what my margin. You want to have a clear idea of what your profit margin is. And so a good way to do that is to actually count your labor. So that's counting my labor. I was with the guys about half the time on installs, and so I just counted half of what our crew leader was. All right, skipping down to the other things. These are all the kind of extra deals that you're maybe not thinking of, or that you really need to allocate for. Okay, so let's walk through these real quick. I've got 10% removed, or 10% allocated for removals. Now, it doesn't take 10% in labor, but when you start adding up the gas, the labor, and then all of these other things underneath it, you're probably going to get the 10% for your removals. That's going and uninstalling, and if you're doing maps at the time of uninstalls, it's going to count. But also, we know these are all existing. We are going to have to remap a few of these for added lines, not remap, but add to the maps. So it'll take a little bit longer. But 2 guys can take 18 houses down in a day and a half, 2 days at the most, existing, with a couple of new installs. It's a key point. Remember that. Write that down so that you know how to allocate your time after the season's over. 10 a day. If you have 8 existing and 2 new, you can get done 10 a day pretty easy. Also, depending on the size. If they're all new, if this is your first year in the season, you don't want to run more than 2 guys on a removal crew. It's overkill. Plan on 5 to 7 a day if you're mapping everything, big, small, whatever. You can probably get done a little bit more than that, but just to be safe. Okay. I got 3% allocation for lighting repairs and maintenance. That's like going back out and fixing stuff during the season. If you guarantee that if you're going to replace one bulb if it goes out, it takes a lot of money for your business to do that. And so that's why we charge what we charge, is because I tell our customers, we want your lighting display to look perfect all season long. And that means if you do not call me when you have a bulb out, I might get a little upset at you. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to get mad at you, but please let us know. You pay a lot of money for this. We want it to look perfect, and we want it to fix it for you. Employee bonuses, I've just got 5%, and this, I've just got 5% there, but this 10%, 3%, and 5% is allocated off gross sales. So employee bonuses, we're probably going to look at all of our expenses and everything at the end of the season and bonus of around 10 to 15% of profit, but I'm going to set back, or try to set back, 5% of gross to cover that. Does that make sense? I hope it does. All right, we've got Facebook ads for this week. This is an interesting one. I love looking into this stuff. So we have $484. We spent $484 in 5 days. Our ads are all over the place in our market right now. And from that, we probably got 10 to 15 leads, and we sold 3 jobs. Now, we're still working on a few of those. I actually just went on a bid today. That was one of the leads from last week, and that's going to continue to carry on. So that's almost tenfold what we do in sales, or sorry, in marketing, what we spend in marketing from what the return is. Does that make sense? That's a good return. Then we did a little creative marketing. It was just like I went to a local store and hit some gift cards and bushes and stuff and essentially told people where they were just to create some buzz. Our company name is Local Lights. We promote local. Come find you a gift card and spend it here. Bought some food for the guys one day. We had reimbursements on one of the guys that was working on the trailer, had to spend his own money. This is my fuel. I spent $90. That's my crew leader's fuel. He spent $164 and a penny. Crew leader truck allowance. I pay our crew leader to use his truck, so it's $125 a week to use his truck, plus all gas that he uses from his house to work, at work, back to his house. And he lives a little ways away from here, so we cover everything for him. Storage, I just allocated $400 a month for storage. We store in our shop right back here, but if you're running a business, you want to allocate for your storage. And that's just a week's worth of storage. And then our programs, computer stuff, Jobber, QuickBooks, those other, whatever softwares we have, that's allocated there per week. Insurance, that's my truck insurance, and general liability for the company, about what we pay per week for that. And then new job supplies, that is like ladder and gloves and things that I ordered last week for the company use. Equipment repairs and equipment repairs. Okay, that number's wrong. Equipment repairs and maintenance, 3% allocation. So what do we do there? We equals 0.03 times, I don't know why that was wrong. It's 541. Okay, so that puts our total profit at the end of the week at $7,564.51, and that's at a 41.96% profit margin. That's good. Remember, they're not all existing. These aren't all existing installs, but a lot of them are existing. Some of the rates are a little bit lower than they should. What we want to try to do is keep that above 35% for the year, even for new installs and everything, because it's going to dip when we start doing new installs. But for sure, I don't want to go below 30% because why would I? I would just do something else. And the whole reason that we started a lawn care business the whole reason that we started a lighting business a long time ago is because we were in lawn care for a long time, and the margins there that we were seeing, 15 to maybe 25%, depending on the year and depending on the yards that we were doing. So if we were going to do something new, we knew that the margin had to be better, or we should just grow our lawn care business. Does that make sense? All right, I hope you gained some value out of that. Again, these are real numbers for last week for us. The only thing that I would say maybe you would want to add in if you have an extra helper, and I'll do it right here. If you have somebody helping you in the office, if you don't have time to do that. So I'm going to say that, okay, my wife probably, if she just counted all her hours up for last week of answering the phone, responding to Facebook messages, doing all the, she's starting to help with bids, sending estimates out, doing mock-ups and stuff like that. Probably would have been 20 to 25 hours at $15 an hour. So let's say 20 bucks at $15 an hour would be 300. Okay, so 300 bucks. So we're still at 40.29% profit margin. Now that's the 650 is not what I paid myself. I paid myself a little bit less than our crew leader made last week for the week. But I want to try to keep as much profit in there and also take care of my family at the same time, and also, have money at the end of the season. You're going to have to carry over whatever storage you have, whatever programs you have, whatever, I already said storage, but rent, whatever things are going to carry from the end of January after you get all the lights down to starting back up in September or October. You want to make sure that you have enough money in your account for that. Okay. That is it for this one. I really hope that you got a lot of value from it. I appreciate you being here. Remember, love God, love others, and let your light reflect that. Catch you on the next one.